Hello, my friend, and welcome to Pro Wrestling Daily. My name is Aaron Machbitz. We are in a new era of WWE, well, at least according to Triple H. And I don't think he's wrong because we are now in the post John Cena era of WWE. So, what does that mean? That means new superstars will emerge, and that biggest one being Gunther. Now let's talk about how that happened. Let's go back to John Cena's very last match, which happened on December 13th at Saturday night's main event against Gunther. I saw some very smart and credible wrestling commentators absolutely lose their minds over the fact that John Cena tapped out, even though I called the tap out on this show weeks before, and I think that was the absolute right decision. Most of these commentators wanted John Cena to go out on a win, which I don't understand why. John Cena has always claimed that he wants to leave the business better than he found it. So why not leave creating a bigger star? He did that with Dominic Mysterio, beat Dominic Mysterio, and then had the whole Judgment Day interfere in the match, and he wins the Intercontinental title back. Dominic Mysterio elevated. Now we have Gunther. If Gunther taps out Goldberg, and then taps out John Cena, and then taps out Brock Lesnar, he is now one of the biggest stars and biggest heels in the world. So why wouldn't you want that if you really love the future of the company? And so most of these commentators who don't know what the fuck they're talking about, I thought they were credible, but this take is so bad that they wanted John Cena to win, and then claiming if John Cena won, Gunther would have gotten the same reaction he gotten on the December 15th edition of Monday Night Raw, which is absolutely absurd. The only reason Gunther has that much heat when he walks out the curtain and gets in the ring on December 15th for that edition of Monday Night Raw is because he made John Cena give up. That is the whole story. It's not the smug look on his face, whatever it is. Like, that adds to, obviously, the mystique and the character and the story and all these types of things that make Gunther the person that he is. But the reason why Gunther now is elevated into another stratosphere is because he made the never give up, hustle, loyalty, respect, best babyface, best sports entertainer of all time give up. That is only the fourth time in John Cena's career and the first time in 20 years that John Cena has tapped out. And so we have all these commentators who are saying John Cena shouldn't have went out like that. It's bad for business. He shouldn't have went out like that. I can't believe they did him like that. Holy cow, what a bad choice. And also you're forgetting to think that John Cena absolutely 100% had a say in how his last match went. He's just talking to Triple H. John Cena has as much say about what happens in his career right now as anyone else. Like, he always claims to say that WWE makes all the decisions. He's just being a good businessman and all that type of crap and all that sort of corporate speak. But John Cena absolutely has choices. And he made the choice that was best for business. What was best for business was to tap out to Gunther, to elevate Gunther to another level. John Cena went out on his back, staring at the lights like all of the great professionals do, very similar to how Ric Flair went out and all these other motherfuckers went out. And then we have commentators saying John Cena should be the only one who should win their last match. And now I understand why fans are upset. That's the whole point. They should be upset. They came to see John Cena's very last match, and they wanted John Cena to win his very last match. And then what happened? They saw their hero tap out to now the biggest villain and biggest heel in the company. It was perfect. If you watched the December 15th edition of Monday Night Raw, and Gunther comes out, and he ran it back like Jey Uso, and he barely had to say anything, and he was getting mega heat, calls John Cena a little bitch. Like, all of those things are perfect. And now he's going to roll into a feud with AJ Styles. And AJ Styles is also slated to retire in 2026. Will Gunther tap AJ Styles out in AJ Styles' last match as well? I think it's going to actually lead a clash to Gunther versus Brock Lesnar at WrestleMania. I don't know if Brock Lesnar is going to retire at WrestleMania. There's rumors that he might retire at SummerSlam, so maybe they'll do the Gunther Brock Lesnar match at SummerSlam. He'll tap Brock Lesnar out, and Brock Lesnar will ride off into the sunset. And now the mystique, the aura, the vibe, the star power of Gunther just increases over time. That's what the new era of WWE is about. It's the post John Cena era, and John Cena kicked off this era by doing what was best for business, by tapping out to Gunther and instantly making him the biggest heel and one of the biggest stars in the company right now, right away. And then you move on to someone else like CM Punk, who's just a fraud. I cannot wait. I cannot wait for Braun Breaker to spear CM Punk 16 times on January 5th on the 1-year anniversary show of Raw on Netflix, and Braun Breaker be crowned the new World Heavyweight Champion. That is what's best for business. That's the new era of WWE. CM Punk is the old guard. He's had his time. He won the championship twice. He's back in WWE. He can retire as a WWE superstar. He can be put in the Hall of Fame in a couple of years, but he needs to go. If we're talking new era of WWE, well, let's crown it. Let's start it. Let's do it. Let's give Braun Breaker the World Heavyweight Championship on January 5th. We now know that the Masked Man is Austin Theory. He's going to play a huge part in the division. Right now you have Logan Paul, Austin Theory, Brunson Reed, and Braun Breaker. Those 4 guys are the future of the WWE. Yeah, a few of them they're not super young by any means. Austin Theory is still like 27. I think Logan Paul might be in his 30s. I don't know how old Braun Breaker is, but I know that Brunson Reed is also in his 30s, but it doesn't really matter the age. They're new to the WWE universe. And so these guys are going to carry that into the future. Now, Seth Rollins is going to come back and probably feud with the Vision, or the whole thing is going to be sort of whatever, and he's going to be back as the architect of the Vision. I don't know what they're going to do there, but we know we have Kevin Owens coming back. Where's Sami Zayn fit in all this? What's going to happen with Drew McIntyre and Cody Rhodes? I know I'm sort of mixing things up here, but this is the future of WWE. This is the new era of WWE, and if they really want, again, like, this is it, this is what we're doing, this is the stake into the ground, then they have Braun Breaker beat CM Punk very handily at the 1-year anniversary show of Raw on Netflix, and then you have LA Knight win the Royal Rumble, and then you have Braun Breaker versus LA Knight at the Royal Rumble in 2026. And then I also think you have Drew McIntyre beat Cody Rhodes, but we'll talk about that another time. And so, again, if you're upset about how John Cena lost, you're supposed to be. If you're a fan, you're supposed to be. But if you're a wrestling commentator and you think that they made the wrong choice, you're wrong. You're wrong. They made the absolute right choice, and you could tell immediately that they made the right choice by the reaction that Gunther got immediately he stepped out into the arena in Hershey, Pennsylvania. That's exactly what John Cena wanted to happen, and that's exactly what he got by tapping out and giving up and saying, my body is done, my work here is done, enjoy the new era of WWE. And then we know, again, the Masked Man is Austin Theory. I also got that prediction right. So I predicted the tap out and I predicted Austin Theory. Man, I'm crushing it. This is the show to watch. And then I hope and pray that we see Braun Breaker absolutely demolish CM Punk on January 5th. I think that's the sort of the crowning moment for the new era of WWE. But I'd love to know what you think. So let me know in the comments down below. And then like this video, subscribe to the channel, and I'll see you guys next time. Lots of love. Cheers.